I have a small shop update. I have been working on some resin molds and I made 5 molds total. So I just want to show you the ones that I made. Of course, if you follow me on my Instagram then and our Facebook page, then you would have already seen all of these resin molds that I made. So first off, I made this lovely cupcake resin mold, and the only reason I call it lovely because I couldn't come up with a different name, and it just has tons of hearts. And I really do like how this one came out. You can put a different color in each of the hearts, and here you can put a different color layer here and there. So basically you can have 2-color frosting. So you can have blue here and then white in the background. And then I did make it where you can put a color in here, which would be the actual cupcake part, and then I did also make it where you could put different colors in each of these as well, because there is a little divider in between each of those layers as well. But that's your choice. So I really do like how this mold came out. Sorry for the quality of this video. I'm using my cell phone, and this cell phone tends to focus in and out if the lighting suck. So here it is from the side. As you can see, the heart is pretty thick. The cupcake piece itself is pretty thick, and I really do like how it turned out. It's not like a huge cupcake pendant piece, but it's a really nice size. I do plan to use my molds and do a craft update on my One Standout One channel. So if you want to see how those turn out, you can go over to that channel to check it out. So I really think this is a pretty mold. I'm also working on doing a the same cupcake, but I want it to have stars. So I may keep the pink. I may keep the big heart here, but just add stars there. And so it'll look like you have star sprinkles on your cupcake frosting. So that's one of the molds I made. Here's another one. Now this one is the more long piece. Now it took me a while to actually get it to mold like around this, which is supposed to be a cupcake. So I really do like how it turned out. The only thing is the eyes, like if you do plan to actually pour resin into the eyeballs and the nose and the mouth, it's very small. So you may have to use a toothpick, and it just will not focus. Okay, there we go. And then here you are able to actually pour a different color inside of the cupcake, and then you can do tons of styles with this character. You can have it with the gray eyes or whatever. Of course, you can just Google the image. So, and this one is a thick piece, as you can see there, and the ear slightly comes up just a little bit. So I really do like this one. So I'm super excited to actually pour in that one. And then the next one I have to show you is one of my favorite retro games, or old games I used to play when I was younger, which is the Tamagotchi. And if you're not familiar with this, you can Google it, but it's like the egg-shaped game with the little character, and you feed it or whatever. They do have updated models of the Tamagotchi little egg thing. So here it is. You can pour different colors for the buttons, and you can pour a layer, a bottom layer, and then a top layer. And then you can go in once the piece have completely hardened. You can go in and put an image here, and then you can fill the whole area with clear resin, which would be cool, or you can do whatever you want. So I did try to make it where you can have different layers with different colors. So I hope you guys like this little Tamagotchi mold. Here it is from the side. It's pretty thick, and again, it's not too big and it's not too small. You can use tons of color options with this. So the next one I decided to make was a Sanet's character, only because you can do a lot with this character as well. Of course, this is the Mama Guma one. When I do molds, I try to do molds where you can do different color options. Or if I do a character, it would have to be a character that you can do different color options. And since Mama Guma has tons of colors for him, so I chose to do Mama Guma. Now this one is not as thick, but it is bigger than the other ones. So I did make it where you can put in different colors for the eyes and the mouth. You will more than likely have to paint on the nose and the mouth part though. You will not be able to pour. I just made it flat. So there's nothing else I can really say about the Mama Guma one. Now I did do an Etch-a-Sketch. I did do an Etch-a-Sketch one as well, but I forgot to actually bring it to show you. But if you are familiar with the Etch-a-Sketch, then it basically looked like an Etch-a-Sketch. That's about it. As for the plastic that I use for my molds, you know, a lot of people ask me, how do I get it so clear? And it's just the plastics that I use. I really do like this plastic. And as for the thickness of my molds are no thinner or thicker than other people molds that I have purchased. This is actually a mold that I purchased a while back ago, and as you can see, the thickness of the two are the same. It's just that mine are clear. And again, I like that the fact that it's clear, because you can see everything that you're doing. When you pour your resin, you will be able to see everything. You will be able to see air bubbles, or bubbles. You will be able to see if the resin is not where it's supposed to be. If you're putting stickers in here, you will be able to see that. So I love the plastic that I use. So as you can see, this one is, you can see through this one as well, but mine is like super clear. And again, the plastic thickness is the same. The flexibleness of the molds are the same as well. So just want to put that out there just in case people are not sure whether to buy my molds or whatever the case is. Of course, I can get thicker plastics, but honestly, I have been using resin molds for a long time. I have purchased, I'm pretty sure everybody that make resin mold, I'm pretty sure I have purchased their molds. So here is a thicker plastic that I have tested out. And as you see, it's not as clear. It's on the same color as, you know, same level as this mold that I purchased, but it's a lot thicker. So the one thing I don't like about the real thick ones is sometimes the pieces are hard to come out. Like if I use this thick plastic on something like this, it would take forever for the piece to come out. And honestly, the thickness of the molds really does not affect the quality or how long you will be able to reuse the molds, unless it's the super thin plastics, which I have seen people use before, and that plastic is really used for chocolate. So if it's that type of plastic, then you may have an issue. But if it's this type of plastic, or this type of plastic, which is the same plastic, then you really don't have to worry about if your mold is going to get defective in any kind of way, even if you bend it or whatever. Anywho, that is all for this shop update. So I hope you guys like my resin molds. Yeah, comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on my Facebook and Instagram. Oh, one other thing is I do have the big, huge Royal Soft bread loaves coming in the mail. I know a lot of people have asked me to get those constantly, and I was like, no, I don't want to charge that much money, but I decided to go ahead and get them. And also I got the King Banana coming as well. I got tons of stuff coming. Okay, sorry about that. That's my kid. So anyway, you can view the pre-order category on my website to see everything that I'm restocking on, which is the jumbo taiyaki fish. I'm restocking on those. Banana King squishies, the steam buns, and the mini royals. I'm restocking on a lot of stuff, and I'm getting in a bunch of new items. So if you want to see those items, then again, check out the pre-order category on my website. Also view my blog. Also, I do have a Facebook page dedicated just to people who want to get to know me more, on my One Standout One channel and my It's Cute store channel. So I know I said it before, but I will put that link in the description box below if you want to be my friend on there. Of course, I have 3 Facebook pages, personal Facebook pages. So yeah. Anyway, that is all. Bye.